Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and I'm at Funnel Hacking Live waiting to go do a webinar. And one of the challenges that Russell gave everybody was to tell an origin story live on Facebook. And I said, that might be fun. So a lot of people have been asking me, hey, how did you get the idea to come up with the wizards? And it's funny because I actually had the idea when I kept having to teach people the same blueprints over and over and over. And it was getting frustrating because I was trying to teach people how to think through an entire process of writing a sales letter or creating emails to go with it. And I realized that it wasn't really that I needed to teach the entire process. It's that I needed a way for people to get the key points into a proven framework. And that was really the key. That was the switch that happened for me. I realized that I didn't need to teach people the entire framework. Hey, Stu. I just needed to teach them. If I had a tool, then all I needed to do was teach them how to take the Legos, and I've always thought of it as Legos, to teach them how to identify the Legos and then put the Legos into the basically already done project. Already did. I don't know, my English skills have gone to hell today. The point, though, was that as soon as I had that idea, that was the epiphany, and then it launched me on really what's been a 12-year journey to create the wizards and to create the scripts, really to create that engine that we have now. And then by using it myself first, that was the big thing. I tested it on myself before I ever let anybody else use it or anything like that. That's how I was able to make it better, make it more useful. And then by having you guys use the wizards inside the Jim Edwards method, inside of Funnel Scripts, inside of Author Wizards, that's how I've been able to really make it better, both with the things like we're doing now with avatars and with the types of scripts that you need, and then actually refining individual scripts. So it was cool because Russell taught a framework that I think is one of the most authentic as far as if you want to actually sell stuff, if you want to create products, if you want to create software. And he gave two different scenarios. One was the way most people do it is that they come up with a piece of software and they immediately go sell it, or they come up with a product and they're like, okay, this sounds like it might work, so I'm just going to go sell it. And that's a very inauthentic way because you're basically testing on poor people that have no clue whether it will work or not. So the real way to do it is you come up with an idea, you come up with what he called it your hypothesis, which is from science, but you come up with your hypothesis. Then you actually go do it. You figure out what works, you figure out what didn't work. Then you refine it with yourself as the human guinea pig. Then once you know that it works, then you go find other people to work it with you. And you figure out where there are holes in it to make sure that, because sometimes you do something and it works for you, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for other people. So you've got to then take it to the next step of making sure it works for other people. And then the last step is once you've proven it, then you go sell the hell out of it. So that's kind of the backstory behind the wizard engines and the idea that came from that. And then, like I said, the cool thing is that by you guys using the wizards, by you using Funnel Scripts, by using the Jim Edwards Method Premium, we have gone through no less than 4 major rebuilds of that software, and it's all been driven by you and also by me using it too. And the latest iteration of that now is what we're doing with avatars, which I'm super excited about. And I've been talking to a bunch of people here at Funnel Hacking Live. A lot of really cool people have been coming up and saying, hey man, I love Funnel Scripts. And I've been telling them about what we've got in the works with the avatars, being able to define an avatar, define your ideal customer, and then apply that to a script instead of starting each script from scratch. And they're super excited about it. Everybody I've told that, it's like, holy crap, that sounds amazing. So lots of great stuff happening. And I think they're going to be ready for me to do my little interview here in a little bit. So I'm going to run. But those of you who are here, make sure you come up and say hi. If you are at Funnel Hacking Live, I'm going to be doing a roundtable tonight. I am at table 14. What table I'm at? Tell me down in the comments below. I'm getting all into this feedback thing. But I'm going to be at table 14, so please do stop by and say hi. I'd love to shake your hand and say howdy. Those of you who aren't here, you need to be here next year. and definitely we want to see you. So everybody have a great day, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys soon. Bye-bye, everybody.